The city created a Main Street committee, and with the Main Street committee they came up with the idea of bringing back the street lights to Weslaco the way it used to be. And if you look at some of the old pictures of the downtown Weslaco, these acorn type street lights were very present here in Weslaco, and we're doing that to bring that back to Weslaco, along with repairing all the sidewalks and providing a better and more safer way for pedestrians to travel in downtown Weslaco.
Well, I actually was not on the commission at the time that this project was started. Commissioner Oscar Rios, I believe, and Isaac Rodriguez, and Commissioner Cuellar, Commissioner de la Rosa, now Mayor de la Rosa. But I believe in the project 100% plus, because I think it's fantastic. It was a great idea, a great vision for the people that were on the committee that spent so much time of volunteer work and dedication, not only on our lives, but so many other things that are happening in downtown Weslaco.
It was a difficult thing to decide on any time we place our monies, but this actually had a dual purpose, and we're very pleased that not only were we able to beautify downtown Weslaco, but we were able to make Weslaco more accessible according to our American Disability Act, so that you'll see on the corners that the corners are wheelchair accessible. Not only did we beautify downtown Weslaco, but we made it more accessible to all of our citizens.
We're very proud to be a part of a community that wants to continue to grow. If you see a lot of other small towns, not just in the valley, but in other parts of the country, that their downtowns are dead. And when you see what's going on in this fantastic community, it just gives me a lot of pride, and I want to be a part, continue to be a part of this beautification project, and encourage all the citizens to continue to be involved in a situation like this.
Our commissioners are very pleased with what's been going on downtown and the beautification process. They're very proud of the lights, particularly at night. I think it makes Weslaco one of the uniquest and most beautiful communities in South Texas.
The Chamber was involved with the street redevelopment and design, acting as a liaison for the city with the businesses, so that they would understand that there would be some inconvenience, but there would be a great benefit in the long run. We were just a clearinghouse of information.
When I first found out that they were going to tear up the sidewalk and put lights, I was glad, but kind of disappointed at the same time, because as a business, you know, if they're going to tear up the only entryway into your store, or one of the main entryways into your store, you know, you won't have business for that period of time, or people might get discouraged to come by. But ultimately, I knew it was for the better good, so that the downtown can look great.
I'm always a little bit skeptical, which is a bad flaw in my character. It's hard to do stuff with public money, with public, I mean, you got to work through committees, and it takes a long time, and I don't have the patience to do that kind of stuff. But they kept at it, and I think you got to give credit to the city commissioners for not giving up. I mean, I would have probably given up on it a lot sooner, but they stuck with it. They did one half, then they had some problems, and they worked that out, and it's going to look very nice. I think they've done a good job.
But I've been in other parts of the valley where I've attended 1 or 2 meetings, and I've had some of my friends or acquaintances at the meeting say, "Man, my wife made me take her to Weslaco so that she could go see your street lights. What are y'all doing over there?" So it's awesome when you have people in other cities in the valley that are paying attention to what's going on in Weslaco.
Well, I really like it. I think it really brings out the spirit of the downtown, and for lots of cities, especially all across America and even throughout the valley, it's hard to find a downtown that looks like a downtown. Cities are expanding and having big boxes and big stores coming in, and so the downtown kind of gets shut out and boarded up and stores closed. But I think by beautifying the downtown, there's more ownership of the community, and people like the way it looks and are more apt to stop by and visit the local merchants.
The more pleasant experience you provide a retail shopper in the downtown area, the more they want to come to Weslaco. You provide them with parking, you provide them with nice sidewalks, pretty street lights, I think that the economic benefit will be realized by the merchants and eventually by the city through the sales tax.
So the downtown lights now are so unique in so many ways. The design, of course, is a traditional old-style design. It's not a modern lighting system. It's reminiscent of the days when Weslaco was first founded in the 20s and 30s. It brings us back to a nostalgic period of Weslaco. What it brings back to me is community and fellowship and how much downtown Weslaco ties this community together. It not only lights up the street, but it lights up our hearts also.
Every store has its unique product they're selling or their service that they're providing. But by having this cohesive paving, you know, it unites all of the storefronts together. And then with the lighting at night, it's beautiful and it looks alive. And so it brings life to the downtown.
From visiting San Antonio or being outside the city, visiting our neighbors to our east, to the west, I always look forward to seeing the downtown city of Weslaco with its bright lights. It's uplifting. It indicates to me that we have a compassionate, caring citizenship that invests in our downtown, invests in people, and we want to bring light into everyone's life.